YouTubers, I hope you enjoyed my show today. Today is the WCQ for this week, for last weekend. The WCQ is a massive event in America. It's basically the big event. You had to already qualify, and this will decide who's going to World from America, North America, because they already had the WCQ for Central and South America. For those ones, there was nearly 3,000 people at this event. Nearly 3,000. That is a massive event, and that is huge. We need to get to it impromptu. So day one, there was 2,820 doulas on day one. And the first up was there was 20 Bestial Minister Malice less, yep. And then there was a Mizuki Ratio 15%. There was a Bestial Ranksol at 8, Lunar Lights at 5, Heronic Beers Ratio was 5, Omen Ratio was 5, yeah. Fiendsmith Mizuki Ratio is 8. Then we have Merman Atlanteans at 5, 3, Pure Rigel, 3, Blue Eyes, 3, Belerium, Fiendsmith, August Less, another Vanquish Soul, Belerium, Mentor. Then we have another Mikazuki, another Bestial Fiendsmith, another Bestial Mikazuki, Rigel. Then we have Fiendsmith, Bestial Mentor. Then we have RB Cyber Dragon. Yes, that the new TCG exclusive, by the way, is already having an impact already. Yep. Then we have Mikazuki August. Yep. And then we have Gem Knight. So, as you see, this pair is quite diverse. Yes, there's no Malice, yes, it's 20%, but there's a lot of Arisals. So, actually, Arisals are actually quite a lot more dominating than you think. It's about 25% Arisal. Yeah. About 25, nearly 30. While the others are mixed around a bit, mix up a bit everywhere. A lot of stuff has like Fiendsmith in it, and some don't, some do. It's good how Gem Knights have made it. Now, America's quite different to the European will be because we didn't have the Battle Ledge stuff because it hasn't come here yet, so we're still waiting a month. But as you can see, as things going on, it's going to change quite a lot. But it's still quite interesting, quite a better sort of format. So, day 2 is going to be 18 Malice, and then 18 Isa Mikazukis, 7 Vanquish Soul, 3 Rigel, 2 Blue Eyes, 4 August, 3 Gem Knight, 1 Punk, 1 everything else is at 1. Yep, for the top 64. So, and then for the top 32, it was 12 Malice. Yep. 8 Mikazuki, 2 Vanquish Soul, 2 Rigel, 2 Blue Eyes, 1 August, 1 Gem Knight, 1 Punk, 1 White Forest, 1 Evil Twin, and 1 Lunar Knight. So the others did not get there, so there was somehow most things up. So as you can see, not much really changed between the formats. Some things did change, like the Mentor not being there, or the Mermalantian decks being there and stuff. So they didn't get there. I think people are starting to play around those now, which is kind of good. The decks are doing quite well. I'm quite pleased with some of them. I'm quite surprised with Gem Knights and the Punk list, which is cool. Hopefully the Punk list did not go into time. I think that's what kind of what happened with that. So I think also Malice done quite well with all that sort of stuff. Frank's done quite well with the new support because this when Duelist of Arms was allowed on this event, so which is quite interesting and quite weird to say the least. So yeah, all things are changing. Oh, by the way, for this event, oh, let's get to the next one. And this is top 16 and top 8. So on the top 16, there was 6 Mikazukis. Yep, 5 Malice, 1 Vanquisher, 1 Raizo, 1 August, which and 1 Gem Knight and 1 Blue Eyes. Yep. So everything else is like 1 apart from the Mikazuki and Malice. By the way, those should never win the event. They never win the event. So Mikazuki kind of does for August stuff. So yeah. But you can kind of see the meta is kind of changing quite a bit from the top 8 for the top 16. Yeah. Yep. But then, as you can see, things will change quickly again, and as you can, not much is really changing. I think people are being quite diverse. Now what's happening with a lot of decks now, you got almost make a board, and then when you're going to say you got break it and almost over break it, and you got almost over saturate your board. So you almost got to break a board, then make a board, and do a more pressure board over top it. Now, so that's what's kind of happening now in Yu-Gi-Oh terms. And now the top 8 is looking like 2 Mikazuki, 2 Malice, 1 Vanquish, 1 Raizo, 1 August, 1 Gemini. And guess what? The one the whole entire band was August! Which is quite a shock, but not really improved. Malice is doing not so good as before. Yes, Malice is kind of good. Everyone's kind of knowing, oh, okay, we could beat Mikazuki done alright. That deck might get hit quite a lot anyway. And the others have 1, so that's fine. Gemini's still surprised now, just go second OTK out of you because they can't make a great ball going first. And now the deck list. So the deck list as well this week were, we got Evil Twin list, looking quite standard with some stuff. Some of it's playing, you see you're playing some side frame engine, which is quite cool, which is quite interesting. But he's playing a lot of the Malice stuff. It seems to be Malice now, seems to be the thing they're putting now. Punk, standard, and we got a Blue Eyes deck here in the corner doing the same sort of stuff. We got Mikazuki lists, we got some of those. Yep. We got a Vanquish Soul down at the bottom, and then we have got a White Forest list. We have got Mikazuki, and then we got a Raizo with the Utopia of Appear sort of stuff, which is quite cool, quite unique really. Nothing too many. There was a Gem Knight list I was trying to get on, but that deck really just goes second to off Gem Knight. There was a Moonlight list which was looking quite cool. The August one was looking quite standard really for who won it, so yeah. And then there was other lists too, so yeah. There was some other list too, which is looking quite interesting. Stuff the list is looking quite interesting. There's some good stuff, and there's not really big surprises, really. So yeah. Okay, and now thank you who helped me out today was Get Ready to Duel. Yep. He helped me out quite a lot today with quite a lot of the deck lists and with quite a lot of the rounds and stuff this week. Yep, and then it was also the Koala shop again, Koala All Shop store. Yep, in Peru. Yep, this store is quite popular. It helped me out with a lot of deck lists this week. Yep, nothing too mad this time around. So, yep. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Subscribe, watch show. I was not there. If I was there, I would have played Blue Eyes with a Primite engine, but I couldn't get there, of course. You had to qualify, so yeah. I didn't do very well at locals yesterday, unfortunately. But it seems to be now I need to pick up some new stuff, so I will pick up some new stuff soon. Hopefully, so, yeah. So, okay. Well, there's a European coming up in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Subscribe, watch all. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Yep. I didn't do very well at locals last week. I got one win on Tuesday, but didn't seem to do very well on Sunday, unfortunately. So, but these things happen. We just need to shrug it off and move on. Yep, I hope you enjoy, but the show today, subscribe, watch all. Peace, everyone. Good luck and doing, everyone.